Every year in the United States, the President delivers what is called the State of the Union address before the assembled houses of the Congress. And this year that will be done. As I was thinking about that phrase, the State of the Union, in connection with some of the headlines that have been making news here in America, I have to come back to the topic of abortion that seems to be coming back to the top of the list again. This week there was a push in the Virginia legislature, the state of Virginia, to pass a very extreme abortion bill that would allow a doctor to actually take the life of a baby even up to the full term or after it is born. And watching and listening to the description of the lawmakers, the governor of the state of Virginia explaining exactly how this would be done, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, that in the United States of America, the land of the free, the land where there is such a concern for helping people and providing for the underprivileged, immigrants, and the dispossessed of the world, we would be pushing legislation to take life after it leaves the womb of the mother. Fortunately, the state of Virginia, the legislature, killed such a bill in committee, but it'll probably come back. In fact, news reports say that there are other states that are pushing extreme abortion bills that will allow late-term abortions and making it perfectly legal. As I've reported in other dailies, this is coming about as a result of a fear of overturning Roe versus Wade, the 1973 Supreme Court decision which legalized abortion in the United States. That fear is pushing people now to a greater degree of brutality. That's the only word I can use because it's a word that comes actually from Scripture. In 2 Timothy chapter 3, the Apostle Paul describes what conditions will be like, as he calls it, in the last days. 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. It's a description here in verses 1 and 2 of what he says it will be like in the last days, and he says it will be perilous times. And there are several conditions of human nature and society that the Apostle Paul lists of not only his world in the first century, but unfortunately our world in the 21st century. And in verse 2, he uses the word brutal. People will be brutal. I can't think of any better word to describe the desire of legislators in the United States of America to pass such legislation, such laws that would allow abortion at that stage and actually take a viable life outside the womb of a mother. We have entered some very interesting and difficult times in the world, and especially in America. It is time to pray, thy kingdom come. That's BT Daily. Join us next time.